evening, good evening. Ooh, I got a house full of folk today, y'all.
Yes.
Let me tell you, you're watching WJZZ Cool TV, the Blues Factory live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and other type of social media platforms. So like us, follow us, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, as me, I like to get shit out the way fast. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, we can cuss?
No, y'all better not cuss. That's my job.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
my
can do a
job.
whole lot of that.
You don't even cuss. You don't know how to cuss. What are you talking about? You don't know how to cuss. First of all, I want to thank my co-host for today, the Southern Soul DJ, Mr. DJ Spoon.
All right,
baby.
all right.
Yes. And our good friend, Mr. Al Bracey. And we have in the studio with us today the lovely, close my door. You should have been here on time. Close my door. The lovely Lady Love.
Right, Lady Love.
Lady Love is she's on Fridays. It's called Lady Love and Hitman E on Underground Music Review. But you know I like to get my announcements out the way first.
Absolutely.
I want to congratulate Miss Carolyn Bonner
Yes.
from CMB Productions.
Yes.
Baby,
Yes.
she had a show at
Yes.
Aretha Franklin Amphitheater.
Yes,
Let me
yes.
tell you.
Yes.
Listen, West Love, well, all the rest of them was okay, but when West Love hit that stage,
Come on now.
baby, with her little bitty ass, she tore it up.
Yes.
And when Sir Charles came out there, baby, the crowd couldn't sit down.
Yeah.
But I want to congratulate Miss Carolyn Bonner on her success
Yes.
at the amphitheater. Also, Sunday. Won't you tell them about Sunday?
Okay, you want me to do it?
No, I want you to do it. Yes, I do.
Okay, you can give them the address and all that.
I'll give him that. I give it to him.
This Sunday
This Sunday.
at the Goodnight Lounge,
Woo!
West Warren in Southfield.
That's right.
The Bad News, New Face of Southern Soul, to be celebrating his birthday. That's
Yes.
right. Shouts out to the Bad News of Southern Soul. Also supposed to be coming over there helping it celebrate his birthday. None other than the legendary Willie Mack.
Willie
Yeah.
Mack,
Yeah.
Willie Mack.
yeah. My boy Willie
Also
Mack.
gonna be there the He's married couple of Southern Soul. I heard they supposed to be there.
Yes.
We got guests like Big 50 Mother's gonna be there. So
Celebrating her birthday.
Derek West supposed to come and
Yes.
Fast Freddy supposed to
Yes.
be. And can't forget about the Queen, Miss Carolyn Bonner.
Yes, she be
I
there.
heard she'll be
Hell
there
no,
also.
she ain't the queen. I'm the queen.
Okay, well.
Okay, but anyway.
The Queens. We give out shouts out to them Queens.
That's right.
And
That's right.
yeah, and we plan on getting that thing together and celebrate Bad News' birthday over there.
Yes,
All
right.
right.
And Bad News is from the Sir Charles Jones camp. When
Right.
you're talking about the women just stand up loving him, they
Yes.
will do the same thing for Bad News at 17621 West Warren,
That's the address.
right,
Yes.
east of the Southfield Freeway.
Get to them again, real slow.
17621 East Warren,
They ain't shit, girl.
east of the Southfield
Wait a
Freeway. Yes, come on out. It's a
Right
great
here.
celebration.
Yeah.
It's a $10
Yeah.
donation.
Yeah.
We'll use it as a donation, but we do have a lot of. I talked to Hemi Pugh today from Nebraska, promoter from Nebraska. We got Mr. John Reed.
Whoa,
Wow.
the
He's gonna be-
legendary John Reed.
Yeah, and he's going to be there as
From
well.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
He all over though.
Yes.
John
Yeah,
everywhere.
so I
Yes.
just
He
said,
stick
since
him
we're going
down.
to do this,
Right.
let's invite everybody.
Okay.
You know, so I have my special invited guest. I don't want to mention it right now, but if you come on out,
I was about to let it out.
yeah.
I can't keep nothing.
No, it's a great show.
Yeah,
But
I was
also
about to say
Theo
that.
Huff from Chicago.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so
yes,
we got
yes.
Theo Huff. He's coming on in. I mean, they're coming in. They're calling. And they saying, well, hey, it's wide open.
Yeah.
We there to entertain. But just
All right.
remember, DJ Spoon controls all of that. That's his area.
Yes,
Wow.
yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that after party he had at the TCBC
Yeah,
Hall.
yeah.
Man, there was so many people in there,
Yeah,
they had to
yeah.
call the fire department.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You had to turn
Man.
away. It got kind of scary though, for real.
I know
It
it.
did. It got scary
Yeah,
because you
yeah.
know I don't get scared now.
Yeah, yeah,
But
right,
when
right.
people start coming in there,
Yeah, that was
we
beautiful,
didn't
though,
have
man.
nowhere to put them almost.
Nowhere.
My daughter was at the door, so she was like, I told her, if you ain't got no ticket now,
Yeah,
we don't even want your money at the door.
yeah.
Man, that's how. Listen, that was jam packed. But anyway, your guest is here. You know he have another appointment, so we're gonna ask Lady Love to step out and ask him to come in. What's his name, Mr. Ross?
Yeah, that's what you want to do?
Yes, and cause she
I
got
can
some
wait.
work to do.
Yes.
She
I
got
have
to go
work
out there and
do.
go to work,
I have
and
work
and
to
she'll
do.
come back.
Okay.
She'll
Yes.
come back.
Pardon me?
Let's tell them about your birthday, Miss Priscilla.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that.
Oh,
We're
okay,
gonna do
I'm
that.
jumping the gun.
We're gonna do
Cross
that.
that gun line, boss.
Yes, we don't, girl. If you disappear, I'll send the police after
You
you.
know what?
A bolo.
I'll be waiting.
All right. Ask him if he could come in.
Okay. Yes, you can come on in, sir. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Yo,
You
cotton.
thought we wasn't gonna have you on. Look how you sweating. Al, would you do the honors of introducing
Mr. Claude Ross.
Claude
We're
Ross?
talking about a young man that's been a videography from videos to some of the very most well-known artists that's in the industry. And he has something very special that he's going to be doing August 24th at the Aretha Cafe down in the music hall.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about that event. But we're going to first find out who is Mr. Claude Ross, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I'm a humble servant of God for one.
Amen.
Okay. And, well, I used to be a model, scene dancer. I used to work with Channel 4, Saturday Night Music Machine. Work with Channel 2, Brian Stefanski with Too Hot. And just a humble promoter like yourself because that's where I met you out there with George Clinton.
Yeah,
And right now I'm pushing the Nita Awards.
Right.
And Nita, she's worked, she sang with like on the scale with the Winans, Fred Hammond. She was with Donaldville and the Corliers, and also with George Clinton, where we really connected
Right.
back
Absolutely.
in the day. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're giving an award to Aretha Franklin, a Legacy Award.
Yes.
Mr. Al Bracey is receiving an award.
Really?
Clarence Haddon, Prophetess Haddon. There's 33 awards given out, and we're going to try to make history here in Detroit.
Okay, I have a question. You say Hatton?
Yes.
Is this the one from Inkster?
Inkster, as well as the one on Schoolcraft, where Dietrich is performing
Dietrich
now.
Hatton, that's who I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. That boy can sing.
Oh, yes.
And that's
he
what the
Oh.
event you're going to after.
Yes, I'm working very close with the Haddons. In fact, I'm doing a documentary on Clarence Haddon, and of course he's a star behind the star, because there's Dietrich, then he has Tammy and Gerald, and he has David, and they're a very talented family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You hear that, honey? You love Dietrich Hatton so much, so now you can hear about what's going on with him. My husband, he introduced me to Dietrich. He said, babe, you got to hear this guy from Inkster. And oh, man, yes, he is.
Yes, now Dietrich
What?
is great, but you got newcomers. There's a Rashad B.
Yes.
There's Chelsea, Kingdom Chelsea,
Okay.
the legendary Willie Mack.
Oh,
yes.
that's my baby. We
Yeah.
did a show together in
Yeah.
Pontiac
Yeah.
not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
All them on the show.
Yeah.
And then we have greats like Thelma Stubbs, Brenda
I
Wilson,
know them.
Jackie
I know
Wilson's
them all.
daughter.
I know
Yeah.
them all.
And I have to shout out to Bank on Bankston Marketing.
Okay.
Um,
You also associated with
April Floyd,
Gwen
Eddie.
Fox, right?
Yes, Gwen Fox is my partner on
Yeah.
this.
Oh.
She is the star of the show.
See, Gwen, you could have called me and said something about this young man before he came on my show.
Yeah. You rolled your eyes about it.
Yeah. She know what I'm saying. She could have said, Priscilla, he's coming. That's all right. I'll see you.
There's a lot of love in this.
And
room.
what's
Yes,
good, guess
yes.
who's working with him?
Who?
Donna Brown.
Oh, Oh, my
that's my
goodness.
baby.
Donna
Donna
Jean.
Jean.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
Donna Jean.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
She's going to be at my event. Tell them about my event.
Miss Priscilla gonna be celebrating her 75th birthday. What's that address?
3606.
August the 27th,
28.
28th. That's on a Sunday afternoon.
yeah.
She gonna have food. She got great entertainment. And if you ever been to one of Miss Priscilla performances, you know we're gonna eat good.
Yeah.
BYOB in that brown bag. And hey, and the band gonna give you what you want. So y'all go ahead and grab them tickets. Call Miss Priscilla up. Get your tickets. Come on out and join us for Miss Priscilla's 75th birthday.
Yes.
There you
Yes.
go.
Awesome, man. That is
And,
awesome.
and let me tell you
I was
something
gonna
else.
sell them some tickets. Damn. Priscilla
you
got me selling her tickets. I was gonna get her back.
Oh.
But that's all right. I'll get you. I'll get you. It'll be another show. I'll get you. Don't worry about that.
What the hell ever. You know,
Hey, I ain't gonna spoil your menu.
what?
Your menu, what you gonna have on your menu?
I don't know. I ain't cooking.
Oh, that's right, man. I'm telling
You
they
ain't
be-
cooking.
They
No.
be eating good over there.
Oh, well, I
You
ain't
don't
cook-
eat meat, so don't worry about what we having. You gonna eat some green beans. That's it. You might not eat them.
Okay. Yeah, if it's cooked in pork.
And what time
Oh,
that
we
show
don't- we
start
don't do-
again?
It starts at it's from 6 to 10, but you know we're gonna go over because my good friends Mark Scott and the Miracles,
What?
Uh-oh.
Bernard Gibson and the Temptation Rescue,
What?
All right.
Fantastic Four, Leroy
Yeah.
and Jerry Seabrook. I
Wow.
mean Jerry Brooks and Leroy Seabrooks.
Yes.
Spider Turner.
Yes.
And you know my personal friend Joe Billingsley and the
Yeah.
Contours.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean all these guys.
And I talked to Dave today. Dave, Al Hudson will be there supporting you as well.
Wow, you talking
That's
about all these
wonderful.
legends.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
So
my
y'all
brother
get
is
there
Leroy
early now.
Emanuel of the Fabulous Counts in Bohannon, and then my
Oh,
cousin is Ricky
wow.
Rouse. He's done Tupac. He's currently with Shaka Khan and the Parliament Funkadelics. That's how I met
Yeah.
Miss Anita Johnson.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, let's go back a little bit more about the award. Not getting off your birthday.
No, go ahead.
Yeah,
That's
but
what we brought him in here for.
Now, the reason why these for 33 awards on one night, what made you decide to be that many people?
Well, if I had my way, it would be double.
Okay, but guess what? We got to let you know that you on WJZZ Cool TV, the original jazz station
Yes.
on the planet. Right here, you're sitting in a legendary seat with a legendary host,
Yes.
Miss Priscilla Price. And you can check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and sometimes Instagram. That's right.
Hey.
And you check out her show every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on WJZZ Cool TV. Now,
Yes.
Look, that one. dude.
Yes. You know, Mr. Ross,
Yes, ma'am.
I never met you before,
Okay.
but you know what? You kind of handsome. You know that?
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
And got me over here sweating. Just be quiet. Be quiet. Along with all the stuff that you are doing,
Yes, ma'am.
what do you have coming up that you can use Priscilla Price on?
Oh, there's a lot of things coming up pretty soon. I didn't want to talk about them until they're pretty much jailed, but we're going to hit Atlanta. We're going to hit Las Vegas.
Yes.
We're going to hit North Carolina,
absolutely.
as well as Virginia and Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We have screenwriters. We have several movies that's coming out. I don't know if I can speak on the names of them. In fact, you're in one of the movies
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
speaking on.
Yes.
And I wanted to shout out to TK Productions, TK Rose, which is in North Carolina. There's several film projects that she is doing. Her name is Kay. And it's just phenomenal the way that God has brought people together. And I have to say something about Charles Murray. He has fake friends out there. And that's a movie. And it's a TV series. And it doesn't even have a cuss word in, I heard.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And he's
Yeah.
with Mike Matthews or something like that. I saw him over at Gwen's Day. I met the gentleman and I put him on Stars Behind the Stars.
Wow.
And see what Stars Behind the Stars is You know how you have the base, and then everybody looks at the skyscraper. Something happened to the base, it's gonna fall. I'm talking about the people, the engineers, the people that's behind you. If you're an engineer,
Right.
you lose your
That's
engineer,
right.
we're not on the air anymore.
Right.
So we're looking at stars behind the stars, like Ricky Rouse. He did a song for Jay-Z, and Beyonce is singing, which he was working with Tupac at the time, and he played the bass and the guitar and wrote the particular song. Me and my girlfriend with
Okay.
the
Yeah,
popular song that.
But this is what my show is about: unsung
Exactly.
musicians,
Yeah.
entertainers,
Right.
singers, promoters, producers. This is what my show is all about.
That's right.
And that's why we want to highlight you on TBC Stars Behind the Stars.
Yeah.
Hey.
We want to
Yes.
take this radio program that you're doing
Mm-hmm.
and put it on our program as well.
But you know what,
That is
Priscilla?
wonderful.
Give him a little history of who is Priscilla Price.
Who is Priscilla Price?
Yes.
Google me.
No. It's important. This man gives them awards, but it's very important that the world know our jewel. And
Yes.
I always call you our jewel,
Yes.
right? Because you never left Detroit. You hung on in there with us.
And she said I was handsome.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
She didn't realize she's gorgeous.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Told y'all. Told y'all.
No, but
Priscilla Price,
There we go.
I came from a little small town in West Virginia called Ed White, West Virginia. But I was raised in Charleston, West Virginia. He's from West Virginia.
My
I
fact.
graduated high school in Charleston. I went to college in Montgomery, West Virginia. I took 3 years in narcotics.
You had 3 years of narcotics.
Yeah. Smoking weed. But anyway, I left my home when I graduated. And I came back and went to college. I didn't go to college right out of high school. I went back because I had 2 sons, and while they were in school, I had to have something to do constructive. So I went to college. While they were in school, I was in school. And then I moved back to Detroit, where I met Ernest Kelly and Johnny Griffith.
Yeah.
They recorded in 1973 Funny on me.
Okay.
And it went to number 17 with a bullet on the Billboard. Then I performed in the 60s. I done skipped all over the 60s. I performed for the Queen of England in Montreal, Canada. I performed for President John F. Kennedy. I have been all over seas and everywhere, and I just stayed right here from the 70s until right now. I'm still here. And I got a caller.
Caller, hey.
Hey. Who's this?
Priscilla,
Yes.
it's Brenda Wilson.
Ah, hey, baby. How
How you doing?
I'm wonderful. I sent you a message. Did you get it?
I know, but I'm here now. You can give it to me.
All right.
I'll call you tonight.
Okay, cool.
I'll call you
Cool,
after
that's
the
wonderful.
show. But did you have a question for Mr. Ross, or you want to talk to him?
Yes, I love to talk to Mr. Claude Ross. He's an icon in the industry, and he's doing a wonderful, wonderful, great, wonderful show at the Music Hall on August the 25th, 4th, Wednesday. And all of us is going to be there.
Yes.
We're part.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. We're all gonna be
Yeah.
there.
He's giving out the NITA Award. It's from the National International Talent Association that's representing NITA. Well, she's an icon in the industry, that she did some wonderful things and played with some wonderful people and stuff. And so this is just a way to honor her for all the great and wonderful things
That
and the
is
people
wonderful.
that she has touched down through the years while she was here.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Brenda.
Yes.
When am I going to get you on my show?
Oh, just about saying, Brenda, when you coming to the show, you can come so day. Okay?
Okay. All right. All right. Do you still have the album?
You mean my book?
The album that I gave you of your dad.
Yeah, of course.
I had an album I gave to her that I had for years.
Jackie Wilson.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I wanted someone to have it because they was just sitting up in the. I said, I know who I'm gonna give this to.
Yeah.
And I love me some Brenda Wilson.
Hey, Brenda, how you doing?
I wonder, L. Bracy, how you?
Oh, we good.
You have that all distinctive voice.
Yes, he do.
Yes, Brenda, it's so good to hear from you. But Brenda, I gotta ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you know that you are on WJZZ Cool TV, the original jazz station on the planet?
Yes.
Did you know?
Absolutely.
Did you know you on the Blues Factory every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And also,
Absolutely.
go ahead, Priscilla.
And did you know that you were with the diva of blues and soul?
And also, did
Absolutely.
you know you can check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and sometimes Instagram. Yes. Oh, and you know
All
what
right.
you did? You know what you did, Brenda? You let people know that they can call in at 313-355-6018. That's what you did, and we want
Absolutely.
somebody else to do the
Yes,
same
that's
thing.
exactly what I did.
Yes. Yes. Now get off my phone so I can talk to Mr. Ross.
All right. I'm out, y'all. See y'all later.
Love you.
Love you.
Thanks for calling, man.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wow. Yes. Now you were telling us about the.
You was telling us about you.
Yes.
See, I was trying to get off this.
No, but you know, you got.
Most icons do.
That's right.
But I enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for 50-something years,
Yes.
Yeah.
and that's just me. You know, I don't try to be more than nobody. I just be Priscilla Price on stage and off.
Yes.
I'm me. And if you have a chance to come to this, you will see.
Have you ever worked with Johnny Mae Matthews?
Yes.
All right. That's
Yeah.
She was one of my mentors.
Giving them-
Okay.
In fact, I had to shout out to Kaya. Her and I are working on some things together
That
now.
was years ago.
Years ago, yes.
Yeah.
Choker Campbell,
Right.
Yeah.
Bohanna,
Bohannon, that's my brother's group, Bohannon.
all of them people. When I first come here in '64, I went to Motown, and Barry Gordy told me I sound like Marlena Shaw. I said, "Oh, ain't no way in the hell." Bye. I don't even sing a Motown song.
Right.
I don't sing a Motown song, but I love Motown.
Yeah.
But everything was in Motown. You had Northern Records, which was Johnny Mae Matthews. and
Yeah,
she
but
was one
see,
of the first.
the thing of it is that Motown was with my best girlfriend, the Vandellas, Roz
Yeah.
and Annette.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They're
You
my two
know,
favorites.
They were my favorite. They're my friend, Joe Billingsley. That's my show
Oh, yeah,
enough,
the
show enough.
Contours, yes,
That's
yes,
my
yes.
friend. You know,
Yeah.
Mark Scott, all of them guys.
Yes.
We are good friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and I just never had. Well, I sing anything from gospel to opera, but I never did. I don't sing, you know, the Supremes. I don't sing.
Right.
I might do a Gladys Knight tune,
Okay.
okay, but she wasn't with Motown that long,
Right.
Right.
and I love myself some Aretha Franklin,
Oh, yes.
you know. But my favorite female artist,
Yes.
The Baby. Who know who The Baby is?
Stevie Wonder. He was the youngest.
The Baby, not from Motown.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Baby. Nobody know who The Baby is?
Who?
Nancy Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
She was considered
Yes.
the baby. I didn't know
That's
that.
that's who.
See, that's
Yeah.
why
See.
education.
Yeah, yeah.
Education is so important.
Yeah.
I toured with Sam and Dave,
Okay.
Otis Redding. I opened up for T-Bone Walker and Bobby Blue Bland and B.B. King at the Apollo Theater in the 60s.
Oh.
I have worked with, oh man, ain't nobody I haven't worked with.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. You are our jewel.
Yes.
And that's why I had to talk to you. I said, Priscilla, do the show, write a book. We can do a movie on you because you are our jewel. And that means you're a jewel to the world.
Yes, I'm ready to
Because-
do a docu-series as we speak now.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. You know who Lloyd Price is?
Yes.
Those were my god brothers. That's why I got the name Priscilla Price. Their family adopted me. Caller, come on, talk to me.
All right, caller.
All right. I want to talk about the Nita Award show.
All right.
Come on.
Talk about it.
Well, I want to say that the Nita Award show, I'm looking forward to it. My name is April Floyd. I'm the promotion of the show. I'm looking so forward to it. I'm really looking to dress up. Okay. let me,
Yes.
Good, beautiful.
Yes.
Is that Eddie Floyd?
Yes.
Eddie Floyd, fam. Yeah, man. I
and
used
you
to-
got Eddie Floyd Jr. on the line with you.
Yeah.
Oh, my man.
Filmmaker.
I remember, man, I was over on, I had a bar on Mac and between Philip and Marlboro, and then I was working in a store, and I used to always see Eddie Floyd Jr. coming through. We used to always hang out back in the day.
Well, you know, Eddie Floyd and I was on the same label at one time.
Man,
Rock House Records.
awesome.
Out of North Carolina.
See?
Yes.
More history for the
Yes.
family. Yes.
Well, I'm glad you called, sweetie.
Oh, I'm happy to call. I'm all excited about the Nita Award.
Awesome.
Man, she's a short. You know, it's in honor of Nita Jason, and I'm just lost for words about her. As I read about her, she was an extraordinary being on the planet Earth. You know.
Yes.
You know, I read about her career. Her career started as in the choir, like a lot of artists.
Mhm.
They started in those Baptist churches, and they strive on and go on from there. And
Yes.
she
Yeah.
just was an amazing person. But I tell you what, I'm learning. I didn't get a chance to know her that well in life, but as I read about her, she was all about unity.
Yeah.
She was all about pushing the next person, pushing the next artist, and she had a go-get-it spirit, and I'm not going to quit, and I'm not going to allow you to quit spirit.
There you go.
So
Yes.
these awards in her honor is something that I am really, really happy about, and that it's an annual thing and well-deserved. I know she's in heaven smiling.
Yes.
Beautiful,
Well,
beautiful.
thank you so much for calling. And what's your name again?
My name is April Floyd with Fed Floyd Entertainment.
All
All
right.
right, Miss April.
All right, we'll
Uh,
see you Wednesday.
We will see you Wednesday. And thanks
All
for
right,
calling.
then. I cannot wait. I
All
think I'm going
right.
to wear baby blue. I don't know.
Well, thanks for calling.
Now, Claude, if
All
they want
righty.
to get tickets,
Okay, bye-bye.
Wait, go ahead.
yeah, how can they get tickets for this event?
Okay, we're getting very slim on those tickets right now. You have a few, and I
Yes,
have a few.
right, okay.
If we could give
So
some
they'll
numbers
call
out.
you or call me. You can give me a call at 313-354-5549. That's right.
Okay, I know our time is running
Right,
out. We have
right.
another guest, but I thank you so much
I'm
for
honored to be
hanging
here.
out with us.
Yes, ma'am.
And I hope that you can make my birthday party, and I'll see that I'll give you a ticket.
Okay,
Okay?
I'm there.
Well, okay. You see to it? Let's do it, because you talk to me now. Everything going on, I'll lose my mind. I don't even know how many I got in the episode. How
You
many?
got 20 in there.
I already got.
You got 20.
Now you know.
You had 22.
You know, I had 20, but now I'm down to what, 18, 17? Nice meeting you.
All right.
It was,
It's an honor.
thank you so much for hanging out
Thank
with
you,
us.
man. And I got to thank you. Nobody, I have given awards for years. Nobody ever thought about giving me one. And Claude,
That is
and
wonderful.
it's
That's
really it's a
wonderful.
really emotional thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna tear up right here. But Wednesday night I'm letting it out.
Wait, you come on my house and get some of my damn awards.
Yeah.
Dude,
What?
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
I got a wall full of them and a special thing.
Yeah.
Which
I
one,
got
which
to
one you
dust all
prized the
that
most?
shit off.
Out of all your awards, which one you prized? I mean, you know.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Ken Bell and Jimmy
Okay.
Scott,
Yes.
when the 20 Grand was on 14th Street, they gave me this award. And I've been had it. It done cracked. I done glued it.
That's,
And
That's your special
that's
one, though,
my
huh?
special one.
yeah.
That's the even my Hall of Fame. I don't treasure it like I treasure
Okay.
that one that
Right.
Ken
What make
Bell.
you like that one so much?
That was my first award.
Oh,
Yeah. See, I'm about
first,
to get
first
church,
dollar.
church, yeah.
That was
And
my-
like, and
That's like that
when,
first dollar.
when I was talking to Dave today, he told me y'all was at the celebrities, Kimbell celebrities,
Yes.
and they used to bag you up.
Yes, they
stand for
did.
you.
Yeah.
Like that's one way Al Hudson back then. It was
Yeah.
Al Hudson Soul Partners, Al Hudson
Right.
and Vitamin C. Really, when it was back then, it was Al Hudson and Vitamin C, and it was playing for backing up
We
Priscilla.
used to leave celebrities and go to the Perry Bar and play. That's how.
Yeah.
That's how it was back in the
Back
day.
then, yeah.
You could go to two places
Yep.
in the same night,
Yeah.
and we're making better money than we well.
Yeah.
Al Hudson them making
Yeah.
big money now.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
not. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's what we used to do.
Yeah.
And listen, we got to get Lady
Yeah.
Love.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
All right, my brother.
And I hope to see you on next Sunday.
And don't forget, hope to see you Sunday, man.
Yeah, Sunday.
See, I got
At
to
the,
see Sunday.
at the show
Done.
Sunday.
Yeah.
It's done. It's this one too?
No,
No, that's-
My
Holly.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yes.
My show.
Thank
That's
you,
the
Mr.
information.
Ross.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Lady Love, Lady Love.
Ain't that something?
Don't you cry.
No, man, I ain't gonna.
Cry for him.
Okay.
Cause I never see you. Oh.
Come
Hey,
on, caller, come on.
Oh wow, this is Sam Fox. I gotta get back on stage. I thought I could do it real fast. Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
All right. How
I'm
you
gonna
doing?
smack you when I see you, Gwen Fox.
Gwen.
But I
Girl.
to send some, but I gotta go. I thought I had a few minutes. I'm gonna try to call back after this set is over. I
All
love each
right.
and every one of you.
If not, call
Carly,
me
this-
tonight at home.
Call there.
And I sent you a special invitation for my show Sunday.
I'll be, I go up north every weekend. So I come in
Okay.
Monday morning.
All right. There'll be more shows.
But I would be there. That's your big party at the Good Night Lounge.
Yes, yes.
Well, keep inviting me because I'm gonna make it.
All
And
right.
Priscilla,
No, Sherry, she lying.
Priscilla, I love you.
I
Love
love you
you too.
more.
I mean, I'm gonna call y'all back if you're still on. Okay, I
Okay,
just had
we
to
go
pop
off
it
at
in
8
though.
o'clock, babe.
Okay.
Okay.
Love y'all.
Gwen Fox, that's my girl. She's back.
y'all,
Yes, welcome back.
I
Lady
traveled the
Love.
world and I made it back.
Yes, you're watching WJZZ Cool TV, the Blues Factory live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and other top social media platforms. So like us, follow us, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station.
In the world.
Yes, thank you, baby, for hanging out and waiting for us. We had to get that Mr. Ross because he has another appointment.
Okay.
Now, Lady Love and Hitman E.
Yeah.
My hitman E. My oldest
That's
son.
your oldest son?
My oldest son, yes.
He looked like the baby.
He's the oldest.
I seen you playing with his
With his
hair
hair.
the other night.
So you don't let me pull your hair. I can pull it if I want to pull it.
Tell us what's going on with you, darling.
So our underground music review, we started in 2020, and it was during the pandemic. So when we started it, we decided to just connect with everybody all over the world.
Okay.
So it didn't start in the beginning where everyone understood what we were doing. So once we started getting our name out there, and we actually were running ads, and we were able to connect with so many people. And then they joined our group by allowing us to review their music by feel, beat, and mix. So my son is very analytical. He understands logistics and engineering and the producing side of music. And I'm more of the abstract, the filler, like, okay, I get the sound too and I can hear, but he can understand and explain it. So to be able to do that and us to collab like that, the energy, our vibe is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love it. And then just by his wisdom, because he's a rapper as well, so he produces his music, works with other people. We just took it and ran with it, and so many people are connecting with us from Switzerland to New York to Africa, a lot of African countries. They're definitely connecting with us and vibing with us, and I love it. I love it, love it.
Well, and
Yep.
your other son, is he also into this?
Yes, he's an artist too. And his name is Jacobin. Goes by his middle name. So his middle name is Jacobin, that's his artist name. But he's his swag to me is so crazy.
Okay.
And I'm like, where did you get that?
Okay.
But yeah, he's an artist as well. So um, it's just beautiful to have my son to be a part of the journey.
Okay, you have any questions?
Yeah.
Nah, right now.
Not right now?
Nah.
Okay.
I
Let's
do.
continue to talk. No, I'll keep quiet.
That's what I do.
Well,
Now-
bring him up.
Now, before the pandemic, what were you doing? You were an entertainer. Where did your children, where did they get that magnificent talent from?
So yes, before the pandemic, I was entertaining. I worked with Keith Washington, did background vocals for Keith, opening up for Mary Jane Girls and Charlie Wilson. That was an extraordinary experience.
I bet.
So thank you
Yes.
for asking.
Yes.
The bloodline, my family comes from music. My dad has his own Jackson 5,
Okay.
but my father is a singer too. And yeah, he's actually going to be a part of the Take 5 review with Sky Covington's
Okay.
Unlimited Sky Productions. So yeah, it runs in the family.
That's wonderful.
Yes, yes.
That
ma'am.
is wonderful. You
Yeah.
look like you can sing. You sound like you can sing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, mother.
Sound
I told you, you sound like you need to be a part of my family. My dad gonna love you. I'm like, Dad, you gotta meet Priscilla.
Yes. Legendary.
But listen, I was listening to your show the other night, and because Al sent me the link and everything, so I said, well, let me see what she's all about. And then I
Okay.
seen her beating on her son's head and stuff. It looked like some shit I'd do.
You can relate.
Ooh, but she's got a really good show, and I would,
It really
would
is,
like for
really
y'all to watch her on Fridays from
6 to 7.
6 to 7 on WJZZ Cool TV.
Yes, yes.
And the name of her show is Lady Love and Hitman E, the Underground Music Review.
No. Priscilla, as you know, see, I got to cover you while you call. Now, as you know, there's a lot of artists out there that needs recognition.
Yes.
And if they need recognition, how can they reach you or your son or how?
Yes.
Let's find
So
out how
they
can we
can
do that.
go to ladylovemusic.com. They can
Mhm.
also find me on Lady Love Music on Facebook. They can also go to YouTube, Lady Love Music. So if they, want to collab, if they have any questions, if they want to send their music, they can reach me out on those streams.
Wow.
Now let's talk about some other things that happened in your life. I happened to see a show last week
Okay.
that you're in, and it was called The Satin Dolls. Let's talk a little bit
Oh,
about
you
The
was
Satin
in
Dolls.
there too.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
a Satin Doll.
Wow.
With and name some of the artists she was with as well.
Beautiful, beautiful. So yes, I'm a part of the Sundown Review. That's an Unlimited Sky production. Yes, Faye
Yeah.
Bradford. She plays. Yep,
Owens.
Tasha Owens, and then we have Sky Covington,
Nice.
and then we have Bernetta Davis,
Yes.
Kimmy Horn. She just had her Jazz Fest, which was amazing.
She was just
at
in
the
here.
Civic. Yeah. Oh, was she?
Yes, she was on the Dead Show.
Yes, yes. That's just to name a few, but we also have Nina Simone. She plays
Yes.
Dinah Washington.
Yes.
So it's a beautiful show. Sky put together that show and picked all of the cast, picked the characters,
Right.
To fit. We couldn't choose who we wanted to sing. She
Okay.
said, "No, you're singing Carmen." I'm like, "Who is?" I didn't. Don't hit me.
Yeah.
But I didn't know who Carmen McRae was until I heard. I said, "Oh, that's Carmen McRae." So I had to learn her, study her swag. I said, "I could do Carmen." She got a little jazz with her. She
You
got
said,
a little
hold on,
funk.
hold on. Did I hear you say you can do Carmen? Did you say that?
Yeah,
Did you say I can do? That's a microphone right there, right?
it's a microphone.
You
right
said
there.
I can do. Let me hear Carmen. What you say? Let me hear it. If
You
can
want to
do.
hear Carmen? Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets, and little man, little Lola wants you.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
how you
about.
get.
That's what
That's how
I'm
you
talking
get.
about.
That's raw. That's what they call raw.
Yes.
Sweet voice.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, and all the ladies that you named, I watched them grow up
Did you?
in the music.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
In the
that's
music,
wonderful.
I watched them grow up. I called
Yeah.
Nina Simone.
Yeah.
I called her my child.
Oh my goodness.
Faye Bradford. I watched her grow up. Thornetta, I watched all of them grow up in the music.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness,
Yeah.
and they're so
They-
wonderful.
Yes.
They're so
Yes.
talented and passionate about what they do. It's a difference working with someone that's passionate and not passionate. You know,
Right.
some people just do it because they want to do it, you know, whatever. But when you really have that thrill and feel for it,
Mhm.
it helps to deliver
Yes.
the message. You know, and you
Yes.
want that.
And you have to love what you do.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to love what you do.
Absolutely.
And they can tell you if you ever see me on stage.
Yes, yes.
You get
Oh,
down.
yeah.
I know you do.
Can't wait.
I
Candy.
can't wait to see you get
Yeah.
down, Mama Priscilla.
Oh, yeah.
She's speechless.
Yeah,
She stopped her
Oh,
own
yeah.
self.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I love what I do.
That's right.
That's beautiful.
And I do it because I love it. And listening to you talk about the Satin Dolls and what the character that you're playing, that's a good thing because I mean the way you were singing it just now raw. Listen, you're gonna be all right, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be just
Yeah.
fine.
Thank you.
Yes.
I
Everything-
receive your blessing.
Yes. We want to thank you for coming in and bringing us your story. Are you doing anything yourself as far as entertainment is concerned, singing somewhere besides the Satin Dolls?
So what is, okay, and this is a beautiful opportunity to present and let the world know that I spoke with Mr. Bracy the other day, and I asked Mr. Bracy would he help promote and manage me.
Yes.
And so he has been collabing with people and inviting me to go to different places. And I'm going to be honest with you all. For about 5 years, I really didn't do too much because there were things that I needed to work on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that time frame, this year, well, I say last year into this year, really was a platform for me to say it's time, right? So meeting Mr. Bracy,
Yes.
when he invited me to come down here, my twin was actually working last year, Bianca, with, what is the gentleman's name? With
Al from the Four Tops.
Okay.
I've never come down.
Yeah.
So he thought I was Bianca. I said, no, that's my twin.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, but
Two of them.
Yeah, but he called.
yeah.
So he called and said, you know, we need some help with Lady One Step being a co-host. And I came down,
Yes, you did.
and I was so willing. I was so grateful. I said,
He always
yeah.
getting somebody in some shit.
I would love to. I mean, I was honored.
He
And
got
from
me in
that
here.
point- Oh, good.
I've
You
had
always
quite a
gave it everybody.
I've had quite a few people that asked me to do a podcast, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
nah, I ain't doing that. And then here he comes.
It's been
But
great
you're
having
getting
it.
a great person to manage you
Thank you so
and
much.
to produce you or whatever. Because let me tell you, he ain't gonna let you rest. Anytime my
Oh,
phone ring at
I
8:30 in
know.
the morning,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness. I said, so we have to have a plan. I need a business etiquette process. Let me know. Fine. I need that, you know.
Okay.
Because you throwing me bing, boom, but I'm like, where it, come on. But the ideas are coming. And I appreciate those ideas. So
just
yes,
don't
Mr.
get
Bracy.
tired because he's gonna find work for you.
Well, I'm going to
Yeah.
B12 it all up. B12 and some sea moss.
Yes.
And here's another one that will find some work for you.
DJ Smooth, I've already been to his event. Yes.
She looked
Excellent
different.
DJ.
You was there last night.
Yeah, I was.
She looked different from last night.
I had my hat
When
on.
you
I
had
was
somebody
covered.
last night and they didn't tell me.
Dressed in all white and
Yeah,
gold.
yeah.
They ain't tell me.
You
I
we
know
don't
y'all
wear-
don't want me to be
we
bothered.
ain't
Y'all don't
wearing
want to be bothered with me.
Come on now, stop it. I invited you over thousands of times. You said, I got to get back across I-75.
I said I had to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Not today.
But I did a show for him with Dimps.
Napoleon Demps.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
When you mentioned it, I don't mean to cut you off, but when you mentioned the people's name, I had to give a shout out to Napoleon Demps.
Yeah.
Y'all find some way for Napoleon Demps over there. Quit
Absolutely.
playing with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I sent him a message and he ain't got back with me yet.
I told him.
Tell him that if he don't get back with me, I'm coming to
Flintstone.
I know where he live at.
Yeah.
I dropped him off, remember?
Right, right.
I know where he live at. Tell him I'm coming to Flint if he don't call me.
I
But
definitely will.
anyway, you are getting a good person to sit you out there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I received that
You
blessing
know,
from you.
and I tell you,
Yes.
one of my biggest things that I've done is that I was honored to be with you going to West Virginia.
Oh, yes,
represent
that's
you.
right, you did. That's right, you did.
Yeah.
When I did the show down
Absolutely,
there.
yeah, absolutely, and that was amazing to me. That because you know what, why it was amazing because like all the years I've been going back and forth to West Virginia, we've never been on these hills as to where you would actually fall off the ledge
Yeah.
if you don't drive it right. So what
Curve.
Priscilla did,
You will fall off?
she drove, you know, because she came up on it. You know what I mean? So she did the driving when it comes to those ledges, going up the hills like in California.
Wow.
Yeah, West Virginia having to. I didn't know they had it like that, but yeah, Priscilla, she's a hell of a driver. I gotta give my props to her.
I can cook.
Yeah.
I can
Sing.
sing.
I
I can drive.
Yeah,
You can
This
do everything.
jack of all trades.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh. What you? Oh, I just gonna say it ain't time for me to go yet. I got 5 more minutes. Don't be putting
Well,
in no
but
sound.
go ahead and let them know where they at. Go ahead. You
You
got something.
are on you're watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
That's right.
Live streaming, the Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and other type of social platforms. Like us, share, follow, and thank you for watching WJZZ. This is the Blues Factory.
Blues Factory.
Blues
Blues
Factory.
What day
Factory.
Blue Factory come on?
Blues Factory come on from 7 to 8 every Thursday.
Really? Now, what's the phone number to the Blues Factory on a Thursday?
Hell, I don't know.
313-355-6018.
Listen, if I lose this, I lost all my contacts.
That's real. That's real.
I lost all my
But
contacts.
speaking of contacts, I want to go here for a moment. Now, I noticed you said that you watch all the young ladies come up.
Yes.
You admire them coming up. But let's go back to you. All right, now, who inspired you when you were young for singing? Was it your family? Because I know you mentioned your family.
My father and my mother as well. My mother has a beautiful story, and listening to her sing Black Butterfly, you know, performing everywhere. She right now does a lot of like extras. So she's been on Sparkle and Detroit 187 as a main squad members. But she's done a lot. Worked with George Clooney and Eyes of March, Scream 4, you name it. She's done a lot, but she's inspired me, and I love how she kept pushing. You know, she kept going, and we watched my mom like really go through a lot. Not only my mother, my dad. My dad showed and taught us jazz. My mother taught us a well-rounded genre of music, but Dad taught us about Sarah Vaughan and Ella Fitzgerald.
Yes.
So we heard Ella Fitzgerald all the time and listened to WJZZ, Jazz 106. I remember that saying because that's all he listened to. So, they inspired us to sing, and we've been singing since we were little. Yep, and we started a cappella. So my twin and I harmonizing and getting those notes. There wasn't no music.
Right.
Our mind was the music.
Right.
So,
Oh, that is
Now, how
wonderful.
did you connect with Keith Washington?
so Mr. Washington, so my twin and I were in a band called J Surrender, which was a family band. And we just so happened to be at, it was a restaurant, I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but they were doing like a review, they were reviewing a lot of different
Auditions?
people. An audition, they were doing something. So Keith came out and we waved like, oh, hi Keith. From that point on, he became our big brother. So he was going to be doing the show at Shane Park, opening up for the Mary Jane Girls. And it was actually on our birthday that year.
Wow.
So we were on Fox 2, he announced it, and we were like, oh my God, did you see that? But yeah, he's so cool. Cool
Yes,
cat.
yes, he is.
Most
I was doing a
gentlest
show for Kwame Kilpatrick
Yeah.
at right across from the Greektown Casino. It was a club there, a supper
Okay.
club. And Keith came in, and you know my medley, right?
Right.
He came in and he wanted to sing on me. I just pulled him up there.
Yeah.
And me and him went to town, and the show was just about over, and we just kept right on going, And then he came down to the Rhino one night.
Okay.
Remember when the Rhino was down
Yeah,
in
my
Harmony
dad
Park?
sang.
He came down there, and I was performing, and he sung the medley with me. But I just want to thank my co-host, the Southern Soul DJ Spoon.
Where can we find DJ Spoon if you want to?
Yes, tell us about that place. That
We-
place
we-
that I listen to
Is
every
that
Friday night.
WMKM? 1440.
Whatever it
Is that what it
is,
is?
tell me where
Every
you at
Friday
on
night
Friday
from
night.
10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Is that what it is?
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
tell me.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me. Am I telling the truth? Am I lying? What am I
Oh,
doing
you
right
always
here?
been straight with me, man. You're a straight shooter. You always been straight. I ain't
I
never.
want to thank
Oh,
Brian
man.
Jeff for allowing me to have this evening with you guys. I want to thank Al Bracer for bringing
Thank
my
you.
guests
Love
to me.
you, girl. Love
Thank
you.
you, Lady Love. Thank Mr. Ross. Bye.
Ah!
See y'all next Thursday.
Next Thursday,
hour goes
see y'all
so
on my
fast.
show.
Tomorrow, Friday.
Got your whole hour?
Well, I think that somebody else coming in, got to be out 5 minutes before. Yeah, it was. Yeah.